Words up!
Now, Stevie, now don't be nervous, honey, okay?
Steve Vai, we've surrounded him with the things, what he has spent his life with, things with strings on them. You ever experiment with any, I mean, outside of the guitar, have you ever gone through bazookas? What's your mom play, Kenny? What's that thing called? A tambourita. Is it?
Worse than that, I played tuba in high school.
Yeah, you did, too.
Sousaphone. It smelled horrible.
Did you like the sousaphone because it was big and people didn't, you know, you were front line?
Well, actually, I wanted to learn how to read bass clef, so that's why I took it up. But it was pretty corny. I used to try to play the melodies of the songs on the tuba. You know, the tuba is supposed to go, boom, 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 but I was going, trying to play all the melodies.
A new album. How many years in the making, truly, when you put it? I mean, I know that it took 3.5 months to record. But all of these tunes, all of these licks, all of these thoughts that you've had, how long have they been rambling around inside there?
Oh, probably since I was an amoeba, about 800,000 years ago.
Wow.
But as far as I can consciously remember, no, it's, a lot of the stuff comes, I've got this big vault in my backyard that I store music in, you know, and whenever I'm out on tour or something, I just, you know, I'm always writing, so what I do is when I want to record something, I go back there and I pull the stuff out, and if there's a certain concept or something that I'm looking for, I look for songs that will work around that. For Passion and Warfare, the music, some of the music dates back to when I was about 15, 16 years old, and some of it was, one song was recorded at the last minute, you know. But it all follows a certain concept and a certain theory, you know. It's a concept album for the 90s, so to speak.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I understand a lot of the tunes had to do with, if not the entire album, had to do with dreams and a dream state, and that the dreams were so vivid to you that you felt that would make a good book, novel?
Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. See, the storyline to Passion and Warfare, it's basically, when I was younger, about 16 years old, I started experimenting with the dream state. You know, I started studying it, whatever, researching, found out some pretty impressive things, and started experimenting with trying to become more conscious in a dream state. You know,
not just enough to go along for the ride. You wanted to get out.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get into it.
Yeah,
yeah, and some pretty strange results took place. You know, and those results were put into the audible world, and it turned into Passion and Warfare. So each song has a specific concept that related to this experience that took place.
Did you immediately plunge yourself into music after coming back from that state?
Well, the things that took place there, you know, in this particular frame of mind, were extremely vivid and were beyond the capabilities of what we can actually perform here. You know, I'd see like myself playing the instrument way beyond my capabilities or anybody's.
Yes.
You know, that I've ever seen. I mean, there was a finesse, there was a sound. You know, it was just a real special thing.
But then, being you, wouldn't you then try to do that anyway?
I would. Those experiences were the basis of what I try to do today.
There's so much power on this album. I just can't believe the way it comes off.
Well, thanks.
And I haven't even heard it on CD yet.
Oh, there's a lot more bottom end on CD.
Is there?
Yeah, but yeah, it's funny. The concept that when you're in this particular state of mind, you're able to perceive things above and beyond what you're able to perceive them when you're in the physical here. You know, it sounds cornball, it sounds out of line, whatever, but it makes for good entertainment.
How much longer will you travel and play and record with Whitesnake, and when will you make a break and become a solo artist in your own right?
Well, I've always been striking out on my own, in a sense. Passion and Warfare is the first real solo statement that I've made. It's the kind of music that I really can't do with another type of a unit or a band. You know, Whitesnake is really great. I mean, this type of lifestyle that you live as a, you know, in a band like Whitesnake allows me to be an arrogant rock star, you know. I'm not, but, you know, well, maybe I am. I don't know. You don't have to work for me. Anyway, I mean, it's great. You know, it's great being out on the road like this. There's no lifestyle like it. I mean, I can just go on autopilot. You know, wow. Steve, time to get on the bus, you know, time to go on stage. And if you got to be careful, though, because every single vice imaginable is available if you want it. Yep. You know? So, you know.
Did David Lee give you freedom to do what you wanted to do in terms of playing on stage?
Oh yeah, in the beginning it was just fine. I mean, well, you have to, you know, it's a certain unit. You know, you have to play a certain way for the, you know, for the betterment of the band. Yep. I mean, I can't go up there and just start, you know, wanking. Although I did a lot. Speaking
of David Lee Roth, he's here in town, of course, at Little Mountain Studios. Did you part amicably with him after you left the band?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't like to part any situation that I've been with on bad terms. It's not good for you, you know. I don't like to harbor feelings of resentment or remorse or anything like that. I mean, stuff makes you old, gives you cancer, I don't know, you know, but I had too many good times with Dave to not leave on good terms.
Thanks for talking to us. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Indulge.
Be careful with your wanking, you'll go blind.
All right, buddy.